read the sign. It said, marching band contest, big prize. Great, said Froggy, a band contest. He flopped over to see Miss Martin, the music teacher. Flop, flop, flop. What's the big prize? Asked Froggy. It's a surprise, she said. If you and your friends start a marching band and compete against other schools in the Apple Blossom Parade, you can win a prize. What will I play? Wondered Froggy. Then he remembered his dad's old sax. And after school, he flopped to the attic, flop, 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 and started blowing his dad's horn. Honk, beep, screech. And now, what you've been waiting for, the trumpet solo by me. And now, may I introduce our other trumpet player and special guest we will announce later, Miss Trumpet Player. And now may I introduce our other soloist, another special guest on the show, playing Ben's very own Sleigh Ride. Take it away. Wonder, yes, and now, on other soloist, Mr. Max Noss on the guitar. Soloist, Mr. Aaron Brody. May him take it away, please.
Oh, ukulele solo.
Oh, yes! Oh, all right. What wonderful solos we have. Yes, and this should wrap up the song. Oh, yes. All right, what's up, guys? I'm back. So, welcome back to the Percussion Closet Podcast. So we have some special guests today, but as always, we'll introduce ourselves.
Go ahead.
This is, right here, is Mr. Aaron Rohde.
He played the wonderful ukulele solo.
Bazinga.
Now, to the left of me is Sir Brennan.
Howdy.
Yes, and you know me. I'm Parker, and to the right of me is Sir Max. So, yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
And today we have two special guests, Miss Nicole Allen, or Miss Asay, as I would say. But she is
What's
our
her
band
name?
director, and she would like to say hello.
Hello.
And last but not least, we have Miss Anna, and she would also like to say hello.
It's me.
Say it louder.
No.
Okay.
They're not going to be able to hear you.
All right.
Ew.
So today's topic is the only reason why we can have Miss Asay on here is because it's band related. So we're talking about band stuff, like instrument tier list. And Max, I feel like you'd have a great opinion on this, so you can go first.
All right. So, Are we each just gonna rank like each of the basic instruments?
We can debate it.
Yeah, we can debate. We can.
You throw up an instrument, we all debate it.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Okay.
And then we settle on one.
Okay.
We have non-existent paper in front of us.
Okay, so the tier list goes S, A, B, C, D, F.
And then horrible.
SABT.
And then clarinet.
Yeah, and then clarinet.
Listen, I feel like you're only saying that because it's my instrument.
I say
we're-
it because we played a band concert and I hear. Who started their education?
Which ones? Right now, seniors was Mr. Stokes, and then
We're pointing them out.
the
Hey! If we don't have the rights to say these people's names, so
and
be
then
careful.
Johnson. So,
I mean, I'm
so
not
the
censoring.
Say their
was
first
somebody
names.
else, and no.
Say their first names. They won't care.
Well, now they know their last name, so
They know that one person's last name.
I'm not gonna say it
You
again.
can say everybody else's first names.
And then did I start the junior? I didn't start the juniors. Who are the juniors? Who's the junior?
We had Nick.
Okay, so that was
We had
you
Nick
guys.
and Stoats.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then sophomores. Who are sophomores? They were eighth
Whoa.
graders when I was starting.
Miss AC, when did you
No,
get here?
seventh grade.
No.
I got here. This is my 4th year.
So was I in 8th?
You were in eighth
It was the
grade.
year
As an
before
eighth
me,
grade.
so it was the
So that means-
All right, Max. Instrument, and we'll rank it.
Okay, let's start off with trumpet. Well, like we seem to have the least of.
Okay, it's classic. It's a classic instrument. It's like, oh man, I want to join band so I can play the trumpet. All right, so what I would personally rank it is a good A for iconicness.
I think that's pretty fair. I'd give it A or B. It's got a high skill ceiling, so
Yeah.
if you really want to take it far, you can. But you
Like
have
me.
to have the trumpets do it right. You know.
Yeah,
If
like
a
her.
trumpet's wrong, you can tell.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
to go off of that, I think I'd have to rate it B tier only because, great instrument, like Parker said, iconic. But the problem is
C tier.
they're so incredibly loud sometimes when you have more than like two.
I got this, guys.
It's ridiculous. Like even percussion can't keep up with
They're
it.
just common.
Ready?
Yes.
C tier. They are a very recognizable instrument. Everybody knows what a ukulele is. Anyways, trumpet.
Everybody knows what a ukulele
Everybody
is.
knows what a
Everyone
ukulele
knows
is.
a
Yeah,
ukulele.
C tier because we always sound bad. I sound bad. They sound bad. And I've been playing.
You've been playing for like a week.
Yeah, it's getting
I'll
better.
sound it.
Next instrument.
Miss
I think
AC,
it's-
Miss AC did not give an
Percussion.
opinion.
Oh yeah, Miss AC. Let's get her opinion
On
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 trumpets.
trumpets.
I
on
said they're common.
Yeah, anything
but
else?
like what tier?
Yeah.
What tier?
A, B, C, D, E, F.
It's like a.
Yeah. I think they're B tier.
Okay.
All right.
I give it an
So,
Tier.
They're common.
Yeah.
are we coming to agreement on a B?
I think a B tier.
A
is
B
fair.
tier.
Yeah.
Trumpets on a B tier.
Yeah.
Okay. Max, another instrument.
I thought we would like go around and give our different instruments.
No, it's
Yeah.
me and me
It's
only.
just me.
How about he gives an instrument and we all just debate about it?
Okay, I can live with that.
Okay, let's go with flute.
Ooh.
Clarinet.
Okay.
Can't ever hear them.
Okay.
F.
If you have enough of them, it's absolutely amazing. They're good. We
It's
have,
loud.
We have like 5. I mean, they're good if you can hear them.
During marching season, I remember there was one band that had like 13 flutes, and it
Yeah.
sounded absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
if you have enough flutes, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't really get an opinion on it. I'll say they're a good D tier.
I'd give them C tier.
I'd give them
C.
C.
I'd
think
give 'em
is-
C.
See, just like
Hey,
they're a
guys.
concert instrument.
Flutes are really good if you have enough of them and they're loud and they actually
Yeah.
sound good.
Yeah.
All right, listen to me. I have beef with flutes, not the people that play them. I just don't like flutes.
Recorders.
True. Recorders.
It's a type of flute.
It's funny. I like the John Cena, like the clip where it's like, and he's playing him out his, like, is it his nose or
It's
his
his
mouth?
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing him out of his nose, and it's like, I'm John Cena. So for that, I give
It's
it
so
S tier.
funny.
S tier?
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I give Recorder S tier because it's so funny.
I think it's just like a really iconic scene.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why it goes S tier.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, but flute ranking in itself though. We just kind of like talked about.
We
it.
gave it C tier.
I think
Ah,
C
yeah,
tier.
C tier.
yeah,
C
I
tier.
think C tier.
Sure.
Well, you have a different
Parker
opinion,
was
Parker?
like D or F tier.
Oh, Parker, they're not that bad.
He just remember he said he had beef with them though, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but
I don't have any like beef with the flutes, but like, I think a solid C tier works. So,
Yeah, C tier works.
Okay.
Max, you got another
and then we
instrument?
moved on to recorder, didn't we?
No, that's
Why
just.
don't you,
part
You
of
just brought it up.
why don't you cover low brass real quick?
We can't lump them as a majority. You have to individualize them.
Oh, I got this.
Like if you wanted to go with tuba, you'd throw Sousa in there too, because they're
Yeah.
basically the same.
Yeah,
They're
tuba
different, but
euphonium.
they're basically the same.
Let's pay an ode to someone a big fan of ours. The euphonium.
The euphonium. I
Hey,
think.
there's like 4 of us, so let's be
I
nice.
think it's all right. They get overshadowed pretty easily. If they know their scales and they can work their instrument good, then fine.
I think we're something.
You can't tell if there's anything wrong unless one of them is just like out of like nowhere. So I think I give them a solid A tier.
I think I'm an A tier too.
If they
Thanks, guys.
do it right, I think it's a solid A tier. So
Yeah, if they do it right though, but if they're never decent, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it like a B tier because
if they know upbeats and downbeats, if they can go ta ta.
I think the only thing is though, you can
Or-
never really sound bad with them unless you're completely out of time. Otherwise, it sounds okay.
if they know their upbeats and downbeats and look up from their music, I'd give them an A tier.
All right. I'm being a hater of this podcast.
Oh no.
So, euphonium is like the middle child. Irrelevant.
Oh. Irrelevant.
All right,
It's literally, you got trombone as the youngest, tuba as the oldest. Then euphonium's the middle child. Like, so irrelevant. So, I would have to give it a C tier for being brass
We talking about
because
trombone?
we're talking about euphonium.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
we're
why
still
not?
talking about
All right, I'm gonna say it's a
Make sure to
C
listen.
tier because it's still brass, and I like brass,
Thanks,
but it's irrelevant in my opinion. So that's all I got to say about euphoniums.
Okay. Yeah, I think I give them solid A
Speak when
tier.
spoken to.
I give it a B tier.
B tier.
I give it a B tier.
Well,
Yeah.
they're kind of like the driving force besides percussion. Like you have percussion back there. Like if you have sleigh bells like that's the
Well,
driving
it's because
force.
we're
That's your
consistently
med.
just like horns.
Well, but that's
Whole
the
notes
that's the
and,
thing
like,
with like euphonium. They're the driving force. They always
Yeah.
have the quarter note, so it's just
Quarter
bomb,
notes, bum,
bomb, bomb, bomb.
They're
bomb,
like the
bomb,
instrument that's required, but no one knows why.
It's just that driving rhythm. It's just that driving over and over, and that's why I will never play Barry in concert band because of how monotonous
Yeah.
and repetitive it is.
By Barry, explain to the.
I
people.
mean baritone saxophone. I love the instrument. It's an amazing instrument.
It's like
I would love to play it. Oh, but the parts you get for it, they just suck. The parts you get for Barry just suck. Unless you're doing stand tunes, then
Because wasn't there a song last year that Christian played where he literally only had like 3 notes and it was just like
exactly.
quarter or
Yeah,
whole notes?
yeah. Yeah, so it was. I know, like, for that song, I swapped with him during one of our rehearsals. I swapped, like, Barry and tenor with him. He played my tenor, I played his Barry. Miss AC didn't even notice until, like, we were, like, done.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Then.
So, that's why I give Euphonium a solid A tier. Their parts are mid.
I tend to agree with that.
Their parts are low mid tier at best, but they're the driving force.
Guys, Slayer to the beast though, like on euphonium.
We didn't ask you.
Anyways, next instrument.
I'm
Max.
sorry.
Can we all agree on like a solid A tier,
Yeah.
low A
Yes.
tier?
Low A, yes,
Yeah,
low
low
A.
A tier.
I will.
I won't give him
Yes.
high A tier, but I'll give him low A tier.
It deserves low A. Up, under trumpet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next instrument, Max.
Okay. Let's see. Bass clarinet.
F.
Oh god.
No, it goes. Nope. Clarinet.
Okay.
The clarinet.
No. We're doing bass clarinet right now.
I know. It goes
Bass
to the
clarinet's
clarinet.
better than clarinet.
It's better than clarinet.
Oh. Yeah.
But
F.
clarinets have their own like tier. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
It's F.
F tier.
Clarinets are just so hard because
bass
you
clarinets.
gotta be good.
Okay,
but
I
no one's
wanna
good at it.
give bass clarinet like a D tier because when I went to an honor band, the bass clarinet had like this own like really cool low note that it would do. Like I think it was we did Trail of Tears, and we would like everybody would stop, so this one kid could like, whoa, and then everybody else would like slowly come back in, and it was so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But other than that, that's the only highlight I've seen of bass clarinet. It's basically like a clarinet, slightly better, but worse than tenor, so that's why I give it D tier.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
I'd give it high F.
Okay. I was gonna give it low D tier, so.
All right.
I give it a high.
It's the same thing.
I give it a mid D.
So, mid D.
Yeah, low D. Low D.
Flip floppy,
Low
flip
D.
floppy.
Yeah.
So let's just go low D.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can go low D.
Okay.
Next instrument.
We don't have one in our band, but oboe.
F.
Oh, God. Okay,
Low F.
I would be more okay with oboe if their instrument just didn't sound horrible to me.
It looks goofy.
It's goofy. It's like a clarinet, but like goofy.
Yeah.
It's like a clarinet, but zoinkers.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. It sounds horrible like a duck. But I'd say it's an F. Low
okay.
F.
Yeah.
Low F.
Yeah, I'd give it a mid F because like I don't really know much about it, but I don't
I
like
don't
it.
care.
One of my friends played
That kind of goes for
and
most
then she just
double-rated
left.
instruments.
Yeah,
Like the players are usually kind of the people who play them are cool.
the people who play them are like they're cooler than clarinets.
Oboes
so,
are good for siren noises.
I
But
guess
Yeah.
the double-rated instruments themselves are just kind of
it's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think high F.
yeah.
high F tier.
So
High F.
let's move on to some instruments that are actually a bit more common.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lump all saxophones together. Let's go alto first.
Alto. Okay.
B.
I love the alto saxophone. It's basic starter
Low B.
saxophone, but
Low
you
B.
can take it really. You can take the basics from alto saxophone and take it really far. So
Yeah.
for that, I'd give it low A tier.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with Aaron on that because like it's been just like it's an iconic thing.
Yeah,
you
it's
you
iconic.
see it everywhere.
Yeah. When you think jazz, you think saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a low A tier.
Not a
would
clarinet,
suffice.
not a trumpet, not a trombone.
Okay, I
No,
think you would.
you think of
trumpet.
saxophone.
True. I mean, because even in our
Maybe
band-
drums. You might think of drums, but
Because
I
of
like
whiplash. because
yeah,
of
it's
whiplash.
because of whiplash. So that's why I give it low A.
Yeah, low A.
I think
I think we all can agree on that.
I think
Okay, is it between euphonium or trumpet? Is it between them or is it below euphonium?
it's above all of them.
Yeah, I think it's above a euphonium.
Yeah.
It's above you trumpet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Trumpet's cool, but not that cool.
Okay.
Trumpet's not that
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a mid A.
Yeah,
You can
we'll
do
give it
some
mid A.
saxophone.
Mid A works.
Alright, mid A. Max, hit us again.
Barry sax.
I love the Barry sax
I
so
did
much.
too.
Hey.
S tier instrument.
S tier because
Low
it's
S.
Low S tier
Yeah,
only
low S
because
tier.
of how terrible the parts are, but you can easily get better parts for it as
Yeah.
long as you're not in concert band.
yeah.
Low S tier.
low S tier.
I think we all agree on that.
Low S tier.
Alright, we all agree.
Love the Barry.
Okay, we're starting to get into. I'm gonna kind of get us into some controversial
Oh,
tenor sax.
I love tenor sax.
No, okay, so
It's not better than the Barry.
I don't
Nope.
care.
It's not
It's
Barry.
better than Barry.
So
No.
the reason I say this is controversial is because two of our hosts are tenor sax players.
Yeah.
That's me and Aaron.
Yeah.
The other two are percussionists.
Yeah.
S tier. High S.
I
Oh,
would.
we're not
I
talking
would-
yet.
Sorry, my bad.
I put it below, like, I don't want to do. I put it below Barry because it doesn't have low A key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
So,
above the
put
alto,
bump-
below Barry.
Bump Barry up to like mid S
Mid-S.
tier, and tenor gets low S tier.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just love it so much. Both of those instruments hold a special place in my heart.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we're not gonna even bring up the alto clarinet. So
Ew.
Move on. Don't want to hear about it.
let's see.
You know
Do we
what
only
to
do
Max.
we only have one left?
You know what to do, Max.
Yeah. Oh, let's hit it. We still have a couple left. Let's go soprano sax.
Oh,
For those who don't know, it's a straight saxophone that's not curved. It's literally a yellow clarinet.
Yeah, it's just
It's
it's a
big,
metal
yeah.
clarinet.
It's a yellow clarinet, but actually cool.
High B.
low B tier.
Low B.
Low
It's
B.
got a great sound, good for jazz.
It tends to sound like an oboe sometimes.
It's just hard to play because of like it's a small mouthpiece, so you gotta fit it in there, and then you gotta get the angle right, and that's why it's kind of hard to play clarinet too. So I give it low. What did I say? Low B tier.
Low B.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Low B.
Also, just like hearing Careless Whisper over and over and over.
But that's
and
any
over.
saxophone.
I know, but I swear, anytime I see
It's mostly the altos.
I know, but I
it's mainly
swear,
alto.
anytime I see a soprano sax pulled out, it's at least 5 times I hear that before it
true.
gets put away.
And
I swear, I never see them out. So,
I hate saxophones for that. Like every 2 seconds, it's Careless Whisper.
Just-
I mean,
Yeah,
if
fair.
you, I have heard like
People
people
wanna
3
listen
months
to it.
into learning
No.
like saxophone and they know Careless Whisper.
It is funny.
It's like the first
at some
thing you
points.
learn.
It is really funny at some points. Like
It's funny
say,
at the right time.
One time in band, so we were warming up, and we have like a measure of rests, and all I hear is an alto just play Careless Whisper during the rest,
Yes.
And then another alto plays it.
I joined in on this.
I did too.
yeah.
and then we hear tenors playing Careless Whisper. So it was just a Careless Whisper.
The
track
Barry
during
did it too.
rest.
The Barry did it.
And
too.
Barry did it.
All the
It
saxophones.
was so funny.
Every section of saxophone did it. Not all the saxophones did it. I believe all the tenors did.
Yeah.
I hate saxophones for that.
And a trombone did it.
Go
Yeah.
Megan!
Yeah. Okay. But anyway,
Okay.
what do we say for soprano? Low B.
Low B.
I think low B tier.
Low B.
Okay,
Okay.
so-
Low B works.
So, I completely forgot about this for a second. Trombone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it a
Low B.
high C.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say low B.
I want
Low B.
I want to give it low C. It's very obvious if you're doing it wrong.
And it's
Yeah, but
it's
it
never in
sounds
tune.
good. But it no.
It's very
but
obvious.
it sounds good if it's done right.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds
if
good
you
if done
do
right.
it
If it's done
correctly,
right
I'd
and you know
give
your
it-
crap, it's cool.
Okay.
room.
That's the thing. You can march it. If you march it wrong, it's horrible.
If
you
you
can
march it
play
wrong.
If you play it wrong, it's horrible. You have like 2 trombones. You can instantly tell if one of them's wrong because
Yeah.
if your slides are moving at the wrong times.
Yeah, because one of
So
them
can we talk
bad.
about how cool trombone solos are?
The trombone
Trombone
solos.
Devour.
Amazing.
Every time.
Okay, I have to say though, the one thing that I've always loved about trombones is when they have like 5 or 6 of them and they do a trombone suicide.
Yes.
Those things are just cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
So
I
cool.
want more trombones.
See,
Yeah.
I think the problems start to arise when you get more than one trombone. I think it's great to have more than one because you can have.
Yeah, they have to be good.
If it's
We
more
played,
than one that
um,
don't know what they're doing.
we
then
played
it
at my
becomes
honor
bad.
band, Blues for a Killed Cat. The trombone part sounded so good. It was
It just becomes an issue when there's more than one and they don't know what they're doing. And
yeah.
there's, like, two
If
of
you
them that
if
know
you
what
have
they're
like 5 of them that know what they're doing, it's amazing.
doing. Amazing.
Yeah,
I give it like a
I-
low B.
I'm gonna say that. I give them high C.
High C.
High C.
C.
It's the same thing. I'm saying
High C, I guess.
High C though. Whenever it's a good player, then it's
Yeah,
It's
Right.
the
it's-
problem is if
I'd
it's a
give
good
It's better than a
It's
trumpet,
low
but
A
the lowest
when right.
alto.
I'd give
Yeah.
a low A if done correctly, but just generalized, I'd give it a high C.
Yeah, you gotta give it high C because if you're not working on your instrument, working on your fundamentals, all that, it's bad.
Yeah.
okay. So, wait. No, we're not doing the bagpipe.
No, we can all just accept it.
Wait,
S tier.
before we go,
S
can
tier.
we do the harmonica?
Okay, harmonica. Okay, so harmonica.
Okay, harmonica.
S tier.
I don't think I can give it S tier. Everybody knows it because of Piano Man.
B.
Real.
B.
Low B.
I B tier.
Low B. Low B.
I B.
We'll
S tier.
just
Harmonica.
Just give it a general B.
general B.
General
All
B.
right.
All around
Now
B.
to finalize
Okay.
this.
So, well, since we're coming to a conclusion on our episode. There's one instrument left or one kind of section we still need to talk about, and of course, I am 100% talking about the cello. I'm kidding. I'm talking about percussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A. They carry the band.
Okay.
Good. They carry the band.
I love percussion as a section. I love the.
I
goofy
think we
instruments
all-
that get to
I
play.
think we-
Okay, I think this deserves a one at a time just so we can clearly
Okay,
understand
okay.
what their opinion
Okay.
is.
What you think?
All right, Aaron. Let's start with you.
Okay. Personally, I always have had a soft spot for percussion. I had to do percussion at some point. I love percussion so much. It's so good. Do not mess up the sleigh bells. Do not mess up the one thing you have to do with quarter notes If you are doing quarter notes in percussion and you mess it up, I will find you. If you are doing straight quarter notes, drum kit. I love drum kit. Do drum kit right. If you do drum kit dirty, I am looking at you. If you have not seen Whiplash as a drum kit player, I'll find you. I'll find you.
He's not talking about me.
I'm not talking about Parker.
Thank you.
All right, Brennan. Let's hear your
All right.
opinion.
Yep. I'm
Bias.
kind of biased. Yeah, I know. I'm biased just because I am one.
Kind of all
I
are.
solidly go. I'm gonna have to give it a low S tier only because everything, well, most things are great. There's a few things that I personally think should be changed. A lot of them aren't under my control, but I mean, it's just overall, it's a good thing. It's the tempo of the band. You can hear it all the time. Granted, sometimes it goes over with hearing it because people are just loud and obnoxious, but I have to give it a low S tier just because of how well it is.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm completely unbiased. A high S tier. Think of something more iconic than percussion. Name a movie you've seen about a Barry saxophone. No, none. Now we have Drumline with my very own Nick Cannon. Oh, I love him so much. And then you got Whiplash with J.K. Simmons. Yeah, I don't see no Barry sax movie. So I'm going S tier, and I'm very unbiased.
Okay, just for that, I'm gonna
Double
make a
S.
Barry Sax movie.
No, you're not.
We're making a Barry
We're
Sax
gonna make
movie.
one, and we'll make a tenor one too, just to prove a point.
We'll
No
make
balls.
a Barry
Hey!
Tanner movie.
Hey, you watch your mouth. This is family friendly.
You said something.
Anyways, please
bad.
continue, Matt.
She's talking about basketball. She hates.
Let's talk about
she
Aaron.
hates Aaron's basketball.
Aaron Rhodey,
career,
my basketball brother, the basketballer.
who she keeps thinking plays for the Lakers.
I play for the Pacers.
Okay, so I guess it comes to me.
And Anna. Anna has not rated
And
it.
I got one, and y'all are gonna hate it.
Okay.
If it's F, you're leaving.
It's not an F, I swear.
we're
You're never coming back if it's an F.
No, it's not. I swear.
Okay, so I have to also kind of go with like the mid to low S tier.
Oh.
We're all kind of biased on this.
think-
We're literally called the Percussion Closet Podcast.
Ah!
If we don't give
Another
it,
W for percussion.
yeah, if we don't give it S tier, we're just hypocrites.
Yeah.
So
I'm slightly I gotta be a little biased because, like, all my friends are percussionists, every single one of them. But that's the point.
Dang right.
Point is, and my Megan. But my point is, y'all are it's a mid A, just an A. Listen, no, listen. If it's done badly, sleigh bells. You can't play because you guys keep a tempo. So if it sounds bad, then you mess up everybody else.
that is true.
Listen, I'm just saying, you guys are good. Percussion's cool. Like, it's cool. Like, I wanted to do percussion, and then AC psyched me out with all of the, instruments. And it's cool, but if it's not done right, it's bad, respectfully. It's just bad if it's not done right.
I think, Max, is that all the time we got?
That's all the time we got.
Hold on. Our special guest that took my place last episode, Mr. Sam, has something to say.
I'm gonna give a horrible idea here. I'm not gonna give it S, A, or B tier. I'm gonna
gonna
give
be
it double S.
Okay.
Double S, I love
Double
you.
S.
Hypocrites.
Also, we completely forgot to give credit. We the story we read at the beginning of this episode was Froggy plays in the band.
By Jonathan London and illustrated by Frank Remacki Wicks, I think. Something like that.
Good. It's so good.
Alright, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for listening. Be sure to... Oh, yeah! Instagram page.
Follow
we
the
have
Instagram.
an Instagram page.
Go follow the Instagram. It's in the description.
Speaking of the Instagram page, we have to welcome 2 new members to the PCP crew. One of them being Anna,
Ew!
and the other one you remember her from the first episode.
Aoife! Ultra school.
They run our Instagram page. That they don't tell us anything they post.
We just do it, and it's gonna be amazing. So
It's gonna
go
be
follow.
family friendly.
Go follow. It's in the description. It will be family friendly.
So subscribe to the YouTube. Watch our new movie.
Put it in the description.
And watch the new documentary, which is really good.
Aaron Rahody, that's my brother right there, and I need you guys to go watch it.
It's me, Block A Mans. Alright, so
And
anyway.
I'm the manager.
So anyway, to wrap it up, that's about it. And we appreciate you listening to the PCP. Thank you
Podcast.
and good
South
night.
Doctor.
Good
South
night.
Doctor. Good night.